Howdy, folks. It's the Creepy Kentuckian here with you from DEADPIT Radio. Today, we're taking a look at a cult film from a very, very famous director. In fact, one of my favorite interviews ever that I got to do was 16 years ago. We interviewed Bob Clark for the original DEADPIT Radio show. And he was just such a wonderful person, had a great story about how his career came to be, and kind of mastered every genre of film throughout his career, which spanned decades. But it kind of started with this movie, and this is one that's a 50th anniversary edition that our good friends over at VCI Entertainment came out with. This is a 4K UHD combo from 1972. It's Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. Now, this is a movie that I think when it first came out was not that big of a hit, became more of a cult hit later. I think it was on a lot of those El Cheapo Brentwood releases back in the day. It took a really, really long time for a movie like this to get a decent transfer. Now, and this is kind of odd, this is out in 4K. This is a 4K UHD edition, packed full of extras. This just recently came out from VCI and MVD Visual. We are going to take a look at Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things, the 50th anniversary 4K. Now, this was 1972, so very shortly after George A. Romero's all-time classic Night of the Living Dead. They did the zombie movie in full color. Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things is one of the very early zombie films in color. Right? So Night of the Living Dead was black and white just 4 years earlier. And Bob Clark, known then as just Benjamin Clark, along with writer, actor Alan Ormsby, who played Alan in this, kind of the leader of the gang of misfits. So the plot of this one's very simple, guys. You have a theater troupe, actors, friends, and everything. They decide, they were just really bored. They go to this small island off the coast of Miami, Florida, which is used as a cemetery for criminals, deranged individuals, murderers maybe. And Alan Ormsby plays Alan. He's kind of the sadistic leader of the group who keeps trying to push the envelope, digging up corpses. They play pranks on their friends. They play with dead things, right? And what does the title say? Children shouldn't play with dead things. Alan even goes as far as naming one of the corpses, Orville. Takes Orville back to the cottage and drives some of the girls in the group just completely bonkers. And like, what the fuck is going on here, right? So they do some black magic, some voodoo as well. And that's another thing you don't do. So eventually, the dead rise. And there you go. The zombies are out. This is a slow building movie, though. This is only like an 87-minute movie. But you don't see the zombies until probably the last 20 minutes of the movie. Very low budget film as well. It was shot in 2 weeks, had like a $50,000 budget. Very dark. I think they used a lot of natural lighting with this. This is not going to be a 4K that's just going to pop for you guys. Now, if you are a fan and you don't have I didn't have a Blu-ray. I don't even know if I had the DVD of this. So this is a no-brainer. You'll want to pick this one up. The transfer on this is okay. But honestly, when I heard that they were releasing this, I wasn't expecting just an amazing, because the material's just not there for a movie like this. But this is a great edition of this movie. This is definitely the ultimate edition of Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. It is loaded with special features. We will go over that as well. This is a 3-disc set, which you have the slipcover there. Here's the front artwork. And it also comes with some reversible art as well. the reversible art. There's Orville right there in the middle. So it's a total of 3 different types of art on this. And this is 3 different discs. Now, I don't know if I like the case they put this in. This is one of those stack cases where it's 3 discs, but they're kind of stacked on top of each other. 2 Blu-rays and the 4K of this. And there's a lot of special features in this one as well. More than you would ever really need. There's a cool documentary on this, Dreaming of Death, Bob Clark's horror films, and they have various interviews on there. It's over an hour long, that is. You've got a brand new interview, which I haven't seen too many interviews, with Alan Ormsby, the star, and one of the writers of this, and Death Dream as well, which they would do a year or 2 later. There's commentaries on this with Alan Ormsby, Jane Daly, and Anya Cronin. The Confessions of a Gravedigger interview with Ken Gotch. Q&As, memories of Bob Clark, photo galleries, music videos, fan tribute video. Also comes with a little booklet there too, about a 7-page little, I would say it's a pamphlet, right? That talk about the making of the movie and everything there. This is the ultimate edition, guys, of Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. It's not one of my favorite Bob Clark movies. I want to be completely honest with you, but there's a huge fan base for this movie. If you guys are in that group, you will definitely, probably already have purchased this. This one recently came out from VCI Entertainment and MVD Visual. You will want to check it out. It is out now, and check us out over at DEADPIT.com. Give us the thumbs up.
Up your butt.
Like, subscribe. And if you subscribe, here's something else you can do. Once you subscribe, you can click the bell notification, right? And it'll notify you anytime that Dead Pit puts up new shit.
Or don't. I really don't give a if you do.
I want you to. I want you to.
I don't care.
Let's keep our community growing here on YouTube.
I don't like it. I don't want you to do nothing.
Listen, they need to do that, pal.
No, don't you dare touch it.
Thumbs up. Subscribe. And click that bell.
Hey everyone, it's Oak Early Jaws. We got some great shirts for you. We got Faces of Death Part 2. We got Creepy Stories to Tell in Kentucky. The Colonel Would Approve. We also got DEADPIT.com. We got DEADPIT Radio with the little fucking DEADPIT dude on there. We got It Never Ends, a Halloween spoof parody of the new movie. We got It at Night. We got the Rat Pack, Uncle Rat himself. It just gets better and better, so go on and get you some shirts over at Team Public. It just gets better and better, boss.
Thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon. DEADPIT on Patreon.com is the only place to check out a complete archive of the old Dead Pit radio shows all the way back from 2005 on, in addition to the midweek shows and fan commentaries, exclusive podcasts, and much more. Dead Pit on Patreon.com if you're interested. Tiers start at only $1.